Nice to meet you. I'm Kristen. Here's my... Oh man, I probably should have said that in the beginning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I am going to do my makeup. Last week I tried to do this too, but the lighting was terrible, and when I went to edit the video, it just wasn't working for me. So first things first, I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced Hangover Primer. Let's put our hand behind it so we look professional. I just put a couple pumps in my hand and just rub it all over my face. This one's really, really moisturizing, and the first thing I go in with is brows. So I'm just gonna, I have my mirror right here, so I wish you guys could see this setup. I'm sitting in my bedroom floor. Don't mind whatever's behind me. Like I said, we just moved into our house not too long ago. We're trying to get things worked out and figured out. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. Oh wait, I skipped a step, my bad. I've always done my brows like I just go in with the pomade, but the other day I tried it like this and it worked really well. And I like the way my brows look better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal in Porcelain because I'm really pale. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and put it on the back of my hand like this. And then I'm gonna take that with a like flat rounded brush and just shape my brows. So what this does is just gives me like an outline to go with. It's kind of like whenever you're coloring and you have an outline that you have to follow. We're just gonna go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just gonna take it to the tail and just work most of that product out in the tail of it, because that's gonna be the darker part of your brow. And you just do light strokes, go in with a light hand and do light strokes, because if not, it's just gonna be super dark. And then go in through the front and do small strokes. See, it didn't really take much and it kind of looks good already. Of course, like, I'm gonna go back in later and do a little bit more with it, but this is just what I do just to start off. I go in later with the NYX micro brow, which I'll show you. So this eyebrow it's a tough one, because when I was younger I had stitches put on my eyebrow. Well, first of all, when I was little I shaved my eyebrows off, but I didn't know how to tie my shoes when I was little. Don't know why I didn't learn until, honestly, I'll be real, I didn't learn to tie my shoes until like 3rd grade or so. So I think it was like kindergarten or 1st grade. I tripped over my shoelaces. I remember vividly tripping over my shoelaces and tripping and hitting this guy's lunchbox in front of me and busting my eyebrow open. And I had to leave and go get stitches put on my eyebrow so I don't grow hair in like weird spots of this eyebrow. So this one's a little harder just to get it right, and then sometimes I just give up on it because it is so weird and I don't really care. There's a little part of my life. Nice to meet you. I'm Kristen. Here's my... Oh man, I probably should have said that in the beginning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen. Attempting to be something on YouTube, I guess. Whatever. So now they have like a little bit of a shape to them. They're a little defined, a little filled in. You can tell that they're different shapes. With the Professional, you can go to like Target or Ulta or whatever, and NYX has a really good pore filler that I really love. But I wanted to try it out and see if there was a difference between this one and the NYX pore filler, because all I had ever tried was the pore filler, because this one is like expensive. I think like that little bottle, like you see, this is only 0.25 fluid ounces, and I think I paid like $12 for it. Don't ask why I actually spent that, because I was like, I've had all of my makeup in my makeup bag I've had for a while, because I just kind of quit wearing makeup for a while. And so of course you don't have to buy more makeup if you're not using your makeup. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way medium to full coverage foundation. We're just going in with Porcelain. Dude, I'm so happy I'm refilming this though, because the lighting was trash. I tried to do it in my bathroom and it just wasn't working for me at all. Like, after putting on my foundation, I noticed like this lighting is trash. And so yeah, I went in with a little bit of NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is probably my favorite foundation, honestly. But it's expensive. I've got this in Light 2 Mont Blanc, whatever. I added a little bit of that to that because I know this Too Faced foundation is a little bit darker than what I need right now because I'm pasty. I thought I was gonna get a tan during the summer, like not really a tan, but like a little bit of color, but that's kind of impossible to do if you don't really go out in the sun. So I just made like a mocktail of my foundations, and I'm just gonna dot it all over my face. This is how I've always done it. I just put it on the back of my hand and I just take it all around. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I have this Real Techniques brush, and I have been using it for my foundation. It gives more of a full coverage. I spray it a little bit. I'm using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. It's okay. Kind of stinks, but it smells like rubbing alcohol or something. But I just dot it into the back of my hand where all the foundation is, and I just take it all around my face. 18-year-old Kristen, like, she did not know the value of $1, but 23-year-old Kristen has learned. Look at the difference. I'm like super red right now. Drag it into your necks, guys, because you don't want to. I think when people don't drag their foundation into their neck, they look like a floating head. Now that that's all blended, I'm gonna go in with that same LA Girl Pro Concealer and Porcelain and just start the process of getting rid of these dark circles. Go in with our beauty blender. I'm looking real cute, girl. I'm like really sore because I started back going to the gym, and the first day back on legs I did not do any cardio, and I know better than that. I don't know why I didn't do cardio, but I'm paying for it and it won't happen again, I can promise you that. So I just kind of drag all that concealer all around. Wherever you want it to look highlighted. You want to grab whatever powder you want to use. Lately I've been using this Airspun because it's $5, but I think I'm allergic to it. It just makes my eyes water really, really, really bad. So you want to get a lot and just dab it in. Press it in pretty good because I crease, and I put it in my laugh lines too because, or my smile lines, because I laugh a lot. Just take a little bit of that same powder on a fluffy brush and just go in on the places that I didn't apply it. So like all around my face, on the like exterior and on my neck. Would it be called exterior? I guess. But you want to set them because if not, when you go to contour or bronze, it's gonna like stick to that one area and it's not really gonna look cute. Now here is where we go in with the contour. I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Kit. As you can see, I've had this for a long time. I got this when I was like 17. But I just take 2 of the bottom shades. It doesn't matter which 2. Just depends if I want to go really dark. But anyways, then you just chisel those cheeks. I dab it in at first and give it that strong contour look, and then I go back in and brush to blend. The main thing about makeup is you want to blend so you don't look harsh. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing for our forehead, and you just want to do like the outside. This is just to make, like, give the like illusion that my face is slimmer than what it is. Blending can be time consuming, but it's so worth it. Then pinch your brush, or you could get like a slim brush. I have this one, but it has like pink and purple on it. I think my sister used it when she came up, so. Pinch your contour brush, pick up some of that contour, powder, whatever, and then let's contour that nose to give the illusion that you had a nose job, because why not? Like you see, it kind of looks a little more snatched. And then you're gonna do the same thing to this side. See? And then just dust it out. Remember what I said about blend? Enough of the contouring. Now you're gonna take a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe. Oh, the one I contoured with is the Morphe M405. I like it pretty good. It's like angled. Like you can kind of see like it's angled, but it's still kind of fluffy. But anyways, I'm gonna take this one, the M528 by Morphe, and I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I think that's how you say it. In medium deep matte bronzer. So you can see, I like always dab things off on the lids just because like I don't like to go in with a whole lot of product to begin with. I'd rather just build it up than to go in with a lot, if that makes sense at all. And I'm just gonna put some on my neck just to warm it up and blend out that nose contour. With the bronzer, you don't have to be like worry about being as precise because you want your skin to be warmed up a little by your bronzer. So then I'm gonna take my another Morphe brush. It's the Morphe M438, and it's like a tapered, I don't know, tapered brush. But I'm just gonna dust out from under my eyes, so it doesn't look cakey. Like that extra powder, we want it to get gone. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush, try to beat it off a little, and then we're just gonna blend everything in. See, now we look good and contoured. We don't look just flat and one-dimensional. I might on this camera because it is my phone. Oh well. I think this is my favorite part, blush. But I think it's because I like the color pink. I'm using the Milani blush. This is in Romantic Rose. Had it forever, and like, look, I still have a lot left. And I just put that on like the apples of my cheeks, and I like to drag it up with my contour. It just, I don't know, I think it looks cute. That brings a little bit of life back to your face. I'm gonna use my NYX micro brow pencil, the one I was speaking of earlier. This was in the shade Espresso. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is my highlighter. The highlighter I'm using today is by ColourPop. It's Smoke and Whistle Super Shock Cheek. I've had this for a while, just like all the rest of my makeup. First things first, I'm gonna take that setting spray, whichever setting spray you wanna use. Just make sure our makeup is pretty set in. And then I'm gonna take this tapered highlighting brush by Luxie. It's Luxie 522. I got this in an Ipsy bag years and years ago, and I love it. And I'm just gonna kind of spritz it a little and shake it so it's not too damp. I've noticed that if your your brushes are too damp or your face is too wet whenever you're putting on highlight, it goes on super streaky. So we're just gonna dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna, see, I love this stuff so much, like it's looking pretty rough. But I take it, of course, I go around, swirl it around in the lid so that's packed into the brush, and then I just dab, 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 dab. I'm gonna take my finger and put it in the corners of my eyes, the inner corner of my eyes, just to make them look a little brighter. And then put them on my brow bone to lighten that up. My favorite spot to highlight is my brow bone. Don't know why. I'm surprised Chance hasn't come in here to bother me. If anybody has any tips or tricks for like editing YouTube videos, send them my way. I'm gonna snack on these Reese's dipped pretzels. I'm a woman, and there's this thing we go through where we crave things a little bit more. My dad was talking about chocolate covered pretzels, and I was like, gotta have it. I'm gonna curl my lashes first. Then I brush them out. And then I'm gonna take these Ardell 811 Faux Mink lashes. These are really long. I don't know if you can tell, but they're super long, and I have small eyes. So, like, every time I smile, my eyes go away. I'm gonna take these. What I do is I gently pull them from each side, but this isn't a lash tutorial. The way I learned how to do lashes, if you go and watch Laura Lee, she made a lash tutorial, and she made it easy for me to know how to do it. So with these, I wore them last night, and I realized I have to cut like 9 like little singles off of it because my eyes are so small. So I'm gonna go in and do that now. You can kind of see the difference in length now. This is the one I cut, and look at the rest of them, they're all so long. I'm gonna use the Duo lash glue. I just want to know who is freezing their lash glue for them to have to put do not freeze on here. Just want to know. I lost my mascara. Whew. I just ran down both flights of stairs, ran out of my car to try to find it. Couldn't find it. Don't know what I did with it. So maybe it'll turn up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put these lashes on. I'll try to. Hopefully I don't lose my mind trying to do it. I have my lashes on. Just had to run up and down the stairs again. Found my mascara. It's in my car under my passenger seat. So, like, for some reason this corner on this eyelash just doesn't ever stick. Like, I don't have any problems out of the other eyelash, it's just this one. So we're gonna take our mascara. Okay, now I'm gonna throw on a little bit of lip gloss. I'm using a Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Shea Butter Vegan Lip Balm with sunflower oil. It's a little thick. I usually use Carmex, just don't know where my Carmex is right now. Then we're gonna go on with this NYX lip pencil in pale pink. Straighten out these little baby hair sideburn things so they don't look as wonky. They'll probably be curly by the end of the night, but as long as I straighten them right now, I'll feel better. And boom, that's how I do my makeup for the weekend. Am I sweating? No. See how that eyebrow just did? Like, it's just not staying there, so. Don't know if fake eyelashes are gonna be my thing, guys. I just have really small eyes, and when I smile, I look Asian. No offense to Asians, but that's what I've always been told. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and if you're a server, I hope you make lots of money. It is Friday. Let's hope everybody comes in and tips you well. And thanks, okay, so I was gonna mention this too. A lot of people have come up and told me, like, personally, like people I work with and people that I don't work with, they've told me that they watched my video, and it just means a lot to me to see people like actually wanting to hear what I have to say. like, I don't know, it's just makes me feel really good. I don't know. But I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you guys next time.